Hello again, it's Tony from Tony's Reading List, and I'm back with another of the LTI Korea 20th Century Korean stories. I'd apologise for not looking my best today, but let's face it, I never look that good anyway. Let's get straight onto it anyway. So today's story is by Nam-cheon, and the story is After Beating Your Wife, translated by Jenny Wang Medina. And yep, there is a wife, and the wife does get beaten, so just a warning before we start. This story dates from 1937. It's an interesting story with a great style. The whole story really is about the style it's written in. That's the attraction of it. The writer, this is a colonial era story again, and the writer had communist tendencies. After liberation, after the Korean War, he went north, and that didn't work out too well for him, because apparently, according to this introduction anyway, he was presumed to have been executed in the north. But anyway, let's move on. So the story consists of three parts. The first part mainly is the wife's monologue. What happens is that the husband comes home, the wife tells him a bit of a white lie about where she was, and unfortunately that's uncovered. But when the husband accuses her, she defends herself in the form of a monologue, basically bringing up all her past complaints against him, and annoys him so much that he eventually beats her. And then the second part is the husband sitting alone, tortured by his thoughts, beginning to regret it, although he doesn't really regret beating his wife, so very different times. But again, in this kind of self-interrogation, just asking himself questions, trying to justify himself, but not quite, convincing himself or us. And then the third part is very interesting as well, because a man comes to visit who basically is the reason for the antagonism between the two, and the story has a nice twist to finish off. Very interesting, and again, as I said, the writing, it's the style that makes it stand out. It's again about 25-30 pages, and what he called, I've got it written down somewhere here, his style, the literature of denunciation, whatever that means. But that was what he called his style of writing, and it really was this method of having one person talking and just talking, asking themselves questions, or asking the other person questions, but really just revealing their own flaws, their own ideas. Very, very good. I like this one. I'm going to have a read of this again. I think it's one of the more interesting stories. I've not heard of this writer before. I'm sure there is more around, so I'll have to check out some of the other collections to see if there is anything that I could get onto in the future. Alright, I think I'll do for now. As always, you can get hold of a PDF or other versions. I think there are EPUBs around as well, but my Kindle doesn't really deal with anything but PDFs. So if you go to the address shown below, well, I'll try and show it below, depends on how good I am with the subtitles, then you'll be able to download this and try for yourself, and I do recommend it. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you, see ya!